Greetings to readers, viewers, and listeners, and welcome to this next edition of the annual tradition known as Letters for Lent 2026. As with all these videos, I want to just make it clear right at the outset that these videos are dedicated to the Defino family, a wonderful family that I really feel like inspire me even when things don't go the way I feel like I want them to. And in this second video, I want to talk to you about temptation. We all have temptations in our lives. We all deal with bad things that we can't get away from. Like, I'm not afraid to admit it. I am tempted when it comes to stress to eat a little bit more than I should. I am tempted to deal with other things in an unhealthy manner. I'm tempted to feel like I am tempted to feel depressed whenever bad things happen. I'm tempted to do hurtful things when life gets you down. And maybe that's the same thing with you. Maybe you get tempted. I'm sure you get tempted all the time. So one thing I want to just leave you all with when it comes to this video is, instead of ignoring your temptation, I want you to be able to name your temptation. Like, name what your Achilles heel is. Ask yourself, what's the thing that's holding you back? What's the thing is it fear? Is it trepidation? Is it fear of making mistakes? We all do that all the time, myself included. I'm not ashamed to say that I make mistakes. But the fact of the matter is, when it comes to mistakes and temptations, what's important is that we keep going, that we don't give up, that even in the desert of temptations, even in the desert of wanting to do things that may not be good for us, when it comes to temptations of all sorts, you can name it. You can name it to readers and viewers and listeners. I don't know what your temptations are, but I know I have mine. I know it's the same thing for you too. You might be tempted to quit when things don't go well in a soccer game, or a football game, or a baseball game. Well, the one thing about this is, and I mentioned sports because Joe Defino Sr. was a coach, God rest his soul, and I feel like he'd be telling you, as he's telling me, when times get tough, it's tempting to feel like things won't go the way you want them to. That may be true. But there are also times, and I want to just flip this on its side, where things might go better. I mean, I always like to see, when it comes to people that watch sports, like the Super Bowl, for example, that when people are really excited about one team blowing out the competition, I always like to say there's a lot more game to play, and the game isn't over yet. Just like this game isn't over yet. Just like life isn't over yet. Just like your circumstances, your temptations are not over yet. Just because you do them one day doesn't mean you can't get up and do better the next day. I've been told by a dear friend of mine that when you know better, you do better. I can tell you from experience, I get tempted to not go to the gym as often as I should because my feet are probably killing me. But I still go anyway. Not to punish myself, but to make myself better. Make my temptations not go away entirely, because I think that's impossible, but to subdue their grip on me, so that I can become a better person, so that I can be a better Catholic, so I can be a better individual, so I could do these videos and share them with you all, dear readers and viewers and listeners. And there's a temptation to feel like it's never going to get to the point to where you want it to be. That's fine. Absolutely fine. But the one thing I want to just urge you now, while you're dealing with your temptations during this first week of Lent, is never, ever give up. No matter what happens. You can start late, you can start early, but as long as you get to the end point, that's all that matters. Gordon Ramsay actually said it himself best. It's not about how you start, it's how you finish, both in sports and in life. 1 year can make the entire difference. So don't lose hope on anything. But don't give in to temptation either. So if you like these videos, dear listeners, please like, share, and subscribe to the Autistic Super Channel. You could check me out on social media, but I want to let you all know I will not be on social media during Lent, so keep that in mind. But you can check out all my videos, not only here on the Autistic Super Channel, but you can check out all my videos on the autisticsuperblog.wordpress.com. Until next time, dear listeners, stay safe, stay strong, and as always, shine on.